Hey, Dan and Charlie here. We want to welcome you to Fearless TV. This show has come right out of the heart of our youth and young adult ministry, Hillsong London.
This season is all about strong, healthy relationships without fear. And over the next few shows, we're going to be looking at everything from your relationships with friends, family, and that special bae.
So without further ado, let me introduce to you some of our youth and young adults. This is the Fearless Entourage.
For you today, there's going to be some live animals in the studio to help people face their fears. That's right, we've got some powerful stories of people overcoming their fears, and we've got some new fresh sounds from some up-and-coming artists. But before anything else, I'm going to hand over to the one and only, it's our young adults pastor, Dan Watson. There he is. It's our fearless leader, Dan Watson. Dan, now I heard this week that you had a little bit of a fear or something. Quite a big fear, actually.
You heard a lie, probably.
No, fear is a lie, that's right. But I actually heard that you did have a fear, and this is not a lie.
No, I don't think I've got any fears. It's pretty fearless.
Absolutely lie.
This is Joe, his wife. I think she's going to know. Go on, Joe, tell us.
Even the smallest kitten, he's afraid.
Cats! Dan Watson, our fearless but not so fearless young adult leader, is scared of cats. So, we've actually got a little surprise for you.
Oh, shut up.
OK, if we just get... Hey! Dan Watson, what have you got for us this week?
Well, today, Charlie, I was hanging around in London and I caught a black cab and you never guess who was in it.
Tell me.
Check it out. Welcome to the cab, bro. It's good to see you.
It's good to be here. This is awesome.
So just tell us your name.
Yeah.
Where you come from, what you do.
Yep. Okay, well, I'm Aodhán, and part of Young and Free. Also, I'm from Sydney. Grew up there, was involved in youth, and then kind of like was writing songs or whatever, and then Young and Free happened, and now I'm just doing that.
How did Young and Free happen?
So, like, essentially, like, kind of like United or whatever was around, and then kind of they grew old, like they not older, but like they grew past the youth ministry.
Wait.
Kids. No,
You're saying they're old.
They're not old. I didn't mean it like that.
Just older than you.
Yeah, a bit older. A little bit older than me.
Yeah, okay.
But so they kind of grew past the youth ministry, and then we kind of had in Sydney where it was like there was this stage where there was kind of like no youth expression and worship.
Yeah.
And so I know Laura and Pete and we're speaking with Brian, and they're like, hey, like maybe we should start something. Brian's like, yeah, let's do it.
This series of Fearless is all about relationships.
Okay. Yeah.
And are you in a relationship? Are you single?
No, single.
Are you? Is it complicated?
That's always complicated.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
I mean,
how many?
How many?
No, I'm joking. No, what does that mean? Zero.
No, zero. No relationship. Okay. Nothing.
People are like sometimes are so desperate to be in a relationship.
Yeah.
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 So, what advice would you give people who are single and like they just want to be in a relationship? What advice would you give those people?
I think now that I'm single, I would say it's like these are the best years of your life in terms of developing who you are.
Yeah.
And I know for me, like being single right now is the best because I'm able to like grow and become like the guy that I want to be and the guy that I know is worthy of the wife that I want to marry. You know, I want to be like there's things I want to work on.
Yeah.
And I think God, I think when we're single, like God really can do that because that attention is not on somebody else, which is amazing. I do think you can still be in a relationship and work on things 100%. But I think for me, being single, like now I'm so excited because I'm like, it's my time to do what I need to do. But I also think like, I don't know. I don't think anyone should be. I don't think you should be anxious about being in a relationship because I know that God. You got to trust that God's got you, and that God's best, I guess, is ahead. Yeah, is what we believe and like what I believe as well. You know, I'm hanging to that because there's definitely times where I'm like, oh man, in winter it's like, wouldn't it be nice to have like some company right now, like watch a movie with a girl or like I would love that and like, but I don't know. One day maybe.
Perfect time.
Yeah. But if not. God will.
If you had to, because we've both been gifted with this talent of singing, obviously.
Yeah. I want to hear something.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't want to show off.
Yeah, I get you.
But
yeah.
if you had to sing a song
Yeah.
to a girl, just to woo her?
Yeah, oh man, I don't know.
What would it be?
The first one that just came to mind just then was like, you should let me love you.
Okay.
Let me be.
This is what you're gonna do.
I don't know all the words though.
Just one line, okay?
Yeah.
So how do you do that? But I want you to sing into that camera.
Yeah.
As if she's there, staring into your eyes.
Yeah.
You're gonna do yours, and I'm gonna do mine.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna see.
Okay.
Who's the winner.
You should let me love you. Let me be the one to give you everything you want and need.
Wow.
Stop that.
Pretty wings, y'all. Pretty wings, y'all.
What is that song?
That's Maxwell. Pretty wings. You don't know that? Oh, that's why you're single, bro. Thanks so much, Ada, for being in the Fearless Cup.
So good to be here with you.
Cheers, man.
I love you, dude.
We're good.
Yeah, we're good.
Mate, have you ever heard of Uber?
No, I have, Dan, but I'm a Londoner, so I like to keep black cabbies in business.
There we go. You know what? We'd love to hear from you, so make sure you do get in touch. We're pretty much on all the social media channels, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, YouTube, and there's so much more than what you see here today.
Now it's time for The Sound of Music, but not that legendary film that was created in 1965. No, today we've got some fresh new sounds for you. So Jen, who have you got for us?
Well done, keeping on topic. We have a lovely, talented married couple. Matt has been on tour with the likes of Mike Howe. Santhi has been an X Factor finalist. So here they are, Matt and Santhi Smith.
I'm a dreamer. I've been dreaming about some things that makes me think, is this real? An illusion. I don't want this to be, but there's something about this thing we call life. Repetition. Could have been the old, the lies that were told. A life not for me, hesitation. Afraid to take the leap, struggling to see the purpose within me. I know fear is an illusion. I know that fear is a lie. Nothing can distort my vision, 'cause I see alright. I'm dreaming, I'm still believing. Oh, 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 while my heart's beating and I'm still breathing. Oh, 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 oh.
No more confusion is messing with my mind, 'cause I know I gotta find my way out, my salvation. I'm searching for my life. Out of darkness I will fight my way towards the light. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I know fear is an illusion. I know that fear is a lie. Nothing can distort my vision, 'cause I see alright. I'm dreaming, I'm still believing. Oh, 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 while my heart's beating and I'm still breathing. Oh, 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 I'm dreaming, I'm still believing. Oh, 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 while my heart's beating and I'm still breathing. Oh, 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 oh,
was that. I'm loving those up-and-coming performances. And today in the studio, we have none other than Matt and Santi Smith.
Yeah.
That was an incredible performance. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
I got to jump straight into it. Hey, what is your biggest fear?
Snakes.
Snakes?
Snakes.
Yeah.
Santi?
Anything that crawls.
Okay.
All right, well, question number 2. Would you be willing to face your fears on the show today?
No.
No. All right, but you're going to have a bit of a chat with us later on about relationships and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, awesome.
If you're just joining us, you're watching Fearless TV from Hillsong Church, London. Don't forget, if you know some undiscovered artists that we should hear about, then let us know by emailing us at getintouch@fearlesslondon.co.uk.
Right, now it's time for that game that you love. With McLaren and Maureen, let's play.
Fear is alive!
Who have we got here?
We've got Matt here, and Matt, you did say you had a little bit of a fear earlier on, am I right?
Can you remind us what that was?
Snakes.
Oh, snakes. It's good. We don't have snakes today, so that's absolutely fine.
It's fine, McLaren, but I
Shall
think taking a snap is just a bit easy, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it is.
How can we...
How can we make this a little bit more fearless? I think it's time to bring in Joe, our fearless expert. Joe, why don't you come on over? Joe.
Right,
Okay, what have we got here today?
Right. These are little insects. They kind of look like very, very small snakes. Don't worry, these have 6 legs, and they're called mealworms.
I feel like this is a little bit... They look tasty.
No, I could eat one.
Indeed. Now you have to. Way too easy, Joe. I think we need to step it up a notch. How are we going to do that? Snakes.
No way.
We're going to bring in some snakes.
Go on.
Snakes.
Go for it.
Give me 2 seconds, I shall be back.
Yeah.
Matthew, all you have to do is simply...
It's easy.
Snap yourself. Matt, are you okay?
He's feeling really hot right now, you know?
I think we need to give him a cheer.
I
Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. Matt, if you'd like to just stand here for us.
tears in his eyes.
Well,
It's the devil. Yeah.
If you just like
I'll tell you what, if you would like to...
Go forward.
So gross.
In fact, McLaren, sir, if you could give me a little hand here and just grab... He is rather large, after all, and if you can lift that end up for me, you can feel how heavy he is.
That's
He's a very heavy snake indeed.
Okay.
First
Here
of
we
all,
go.
sir, could you just have a very little feel of him? Just a very little feel. Just a little feel.
You got it, Matt.
Just oh. There we go. There we go.
Okay,
Right,
well, Matt.
That's okay.
Go on, Matt. Let's give it up for Matt. He's about to face his fears today. You got this, Matt. You got this.
That's okay. There we
Here we
go.
go, Matt.
He's very heavy indeed.
Indeed.
Don't worry.
Come on, do it for the snap.
You can do that.
He's really scared, guys.
You're very, very scared. Look, he's looking away now. He's looking away.
Are you ready?
Here we go, Matt. Now, all you have to do, Matt, is snap yourself while this python crushes my leg. Snap yourself, eating 1 mealworm and declaring that fear is a lie. I'm in it with you. We're in this together. Matt, are you ready? Just one little mealworm.
Oh, come on, man.
Here we go. Matthew is about to declare that fear is a lie. Matt, I need you to look up at the camera. Here we are on Fearless TV, and we have just proven with Matthew that fear is a lie.
see more of the stuff that's happening with that snake backstage, click onto our YouTube channel. And if you have just tuned in, this is a show that's come right out of Youth and Young Adults at Hillsong London.
That's right. The reality is we all have fears to face and overcome. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of loneliness. The list actually goes on. But it is possible for us to overcome those fears, as we've just seen. So we want to show you a story of someone who has done just that, overcome their fears. So check out this story of a young person in the life of our church and how they overcame their fear.
From a young age of 13, I remember joining a gang. I never thought anything of it. It was just normal, a lifestyle. Most of the time I was doing things just to look cool, to show off and prove myself. Selling drugs, guns, violence. I didn't want to be an outsider. People around me was getting shot, stabbed, murdered, locked up, and here I was still managing not to get caught. I was part of one of the most notorious gangs in South London. But it didn't take long for reality to catch up with me. On the early hours of a summer morning, while laying in my bed, my door was off, police rushed in, and I was arrested for supplying drugs. I was finally here, the place I never thought I would be. Prison. I bumped into a friend of mine who was on the wing. He gave me this book. It was called Convicted or Condemned. I remember reading this book. The guy had a similar story to me, and he was in the same prison, but he was facing a much more serious charge. He became a Christian, and God done all this crazy stuff, just transformed his life. And I thought, God, if you're out there, if you're real, I'm tired of living the way that I'm living. I know there's got to be somewhere better. And I've seen what you've done for this guy. Can you do this for me? I want this life. There was just something that just came alive inside of me. I remember Sundays, they used to come round and take a list for church. I used to put my name down. They was talking about doing groups for baptisms if you wanted to find out more or take part in it. I thought for me to get baptized would have been a major stepping stone, something to say I came in like this, but I know when I leave I'm going on to a new life. This is my story. Life ain't always easy, but the Lord's always there.
If you've got a story just like the one you just watched, why don't you let us know about it? Send us an email at getintouch@fearlesslondon.co.uk or get in touch through social media. Now, it's one of my favourite times of the show. We get to have a little bit of a chat about healthy, fearless relationships. And not only do we have Matt and Santhi Smith with us today, we have none other than our youth pastors from South East London, Gabriel and Deku.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being on the show.
No problem at all.
We really appreciate it. Now, you guys got married how long ago?
About 7 weeks ago.
And how's it been?
Yeah. So good, Amen. So good.
Now, since your wedding day, obviously it's been amazing, you guys enjoy married life, but your wedding was a little bit different because your wedding video went viral, didn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
How many hits did your wedding video get?
It's been recorded 22 million.
22 million. It was picked up by BuzzFeed.
Yeah.
Who else picked it up?
Daily Mail.
Huffington
Post. A lot of people.
Even, did you say, like, one of the TV shows?
Yeah, GMTV.
GMTV.
It was on Loose Women.
So it went big.
Yeah.
If you never got to see it, why don't you check it out? This is Gabriel and Annabelle's wedding video.
Stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up. It's your moment, man. Look at her. You look at her.
So obviously a lot of people, like, they kept sharing it because they saw, like, how emotional you were. Like, why were you so emotional?
I think it's because growing up, people had this thing that love does not exist. And I think in the moment, everything hit me that I've got the love of my life and it's actually true love. And I think it was just like a reflection on that moment. And it just kind of overtook me.
Yeah. How did you feel, Annabelle?
I was so shocked that he was crying like that. I've never seen him cry like that. So, yeah, I was very overwhelmed as well, but I had makeup on. So,
So you were like, I'm not going to cry, I'm not going to cry.
Yeah, I really tried not to,
Yeah.
so, yeah.
So do you think, like, if someone was to ask you, because I think a lot of the questions that I saw people writing and commenting, they're like, oh, I wish I could find someone like that. I wish I could find someone who loved me like that. Like, how would you guys define real love?
I would say real love is not it's putting someone else before yourself.
Yeah, nice.
So I guess in today's world, people are trying to, looking for someone to meet their every need, but sometimes we need to actually lose ourselves to actually go out and, you know, try and be the person you want someone to be for you.
Yeah, wow. Nice.
What about yourself, Annabelle?
Yeah, real love is just sacrificial. And that's something that I learned through being with Gabriel. So I've been in relationships beforehand and, you know, you're giving so much but not receiving anything. And it's just understanding that love is about sacrifice and putting the other person's needs before yourself. And knowing that it's been placed in safe hands as well is a great thing.
I love that. Because I think definitely in today's age, like, it's all about what we can get out of a relationship, what can it do for me? But the fact that you're saying the most important thing in your relationship is about what you can give rather than get. I think changing the whole perspective of relationships and looking like that, looking at real love, I think that's real important. How would you guys define real love?
I would say is a love without the mask. It is being who you are, but also loving in a way that you want to be loved. And so just putting that person first, like what everyone said, it's just, yeah, I think that's 100% what it is, putting someone before you and then just being able to give the person what they need.
Well, we had a load of questions come in while we're actually filming the show, so next time we're actually going to be talking about these things.
Awesome. And we'd love to hear from you. We'd love to hear your questions, so make sure you do email us at getinTouch@fearlesslondon.co.uk. Maybe you've got some thoughts or comments about what you heard today. Get in touch with us. You can also check out our YouTube page, and you can get in touch with us through any of our social media platforms.
For bonus footage, bloopers, and behind-the-scenes content, check out our YouTube page, Fearless TV UK. Check out our social media channels at Fearless TV UK. Hashtag The Fearless Generation. If you're skilled and interested in filming, motion graphics, video editing, presenting, script writing, or all things TV, then why not join us for a gap year through the iCare Academy?
Thanks so much for tuning in. We're going to leave you now with a song from our warehouse in South East London. Take care. We'll see you next time.
See ya.